I'm joined by Pastor Carl Day. Carl, thanks for taking some time to sit with us.
Absolutely.
So I want to first off ask, when you see this tournament and what it has evolved into, you've been coming for over 10 years. How do you put this into perspective, the magnitude of how much it has grown in that time?
Oh man, it's amazing just seeing the evolution of it. I think that like the Rumph brings a certain energy. The Rumph League brings a certain energy to the city. People are excited. People can't wait to, find out who's who that's coming here. And just knowing that like the top players in this city are all hyped up to really come put on the show, compete. And I think that like this is one of the greatest things that the city has to offer in regards to bringing everybody together. So like for me, I'm always excited about coming to the Rumph. So this is something I look forward to every summer.
And we'll talk about how much it means to the city of Philadelphia and to the Philly Hoops culture. But in terms of you individually, tell me how, for those of you who do not know, how you had gotten connected to the event in the first place, and explain kind of, how you connect to Danny and Danny's mission.
So I mean, understanding like what happened with Danny and something that being like a young black man and most black men don't typically even check for, and just basically like looking into our health. For a lot of young black men, we typically have to have an emergency to actually go see a doctor. So I love the fact that, this foundation has continuously pushed young black brothers and black men alike to just go ahead and really, really tend to their health, So for that was a big deal for me. And then also just, again, even the basketball element of it, bringing hoopers from all across the city together for one cause, continuously just bringing about that peace, that unity, and something like that. It was something I could get behind. So I loved how Mike has continuously kept Danny's name running, and really has done an excellent job of just being mission driven in the city. So me being a person that does a ton of community work, I just told Mike, like, listen, man, whatever you need from me and however I could be of assistance, brother, I got your back, because I love everything that they represent right now.
I love it. And it is such a mainstay in this city and this city's hoop culture. How can you kind of put it into perspective what the Danny Rumph Classic means to this city?
Yeah, I mean, like back in the day, it was like Sunny Hill League, or you had a 16th for Susquehanna games. Mm-hmm. Like Danny Rumph has literally become like the Rucker Park of Philadelphia. Like hoopers across the country, pro players, everybody talks about, when you think Philly, you think the Danny Rumph Classic. You think about like the Rumph tourney. Everybody wants to, dudes are figuring out what they about to wear, coming out, getting fly, and just kids all the way to adults. Just everybody's like, yo, the Rumph's coming. And like for me, I'm fresh off of like vacation with the family. And I was like, yo, we getting back Thursday because the Rumph starts. I got to be at the Rumph. And I got a broken foot. And I'm just like, I got to be at the Rumph. So for me, like that's how big of a deal it was. So man, the city's, energizes behind like the Rumph, and that's dope.
Yeah, and you've seen so much of it again with how long you've been connected to this tournament. I have to ask, what are your favorite memories, or if you have one singular one, when you think back of all the years that you've been coming here? Do you have a singular favorite memory of the Rumph Classic? I
mean, I'll say like when James Harden showed up, it was crazy. And we're talking about MVP James Harden, not like no shade, Sixers Harden. But we see it was Houston Rockets James Harden shows up to the Rumph. And again, it was like, not only was it about Harden coming, but it was about Philly, bringing Philly's energy, the grit, the grind, and the pride that the players took. Like, we don't care that you James Harden, we going at you and you got to go at us. So it was like, it was dope to see so many of the players from the city that was like, they took on a challenge like they do when everybody who's a pro athlete comes on in. And I think that like you get Philly's best every time you step into the floor at the Rumph, no matter where the Rumph's been, whether it's LaSalle Community College or even Mallory, like, yo, you're going to go ahead and get the best from Philly. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah. Okay. Harden aside, who are some other names, top talent, toughest competition that you've seen roll through here that you can remember in years past?
I mean, I remember Jalen Brunson was here. Mm-hmm. Tyrese Maxey had a great time here too. Mm-hmm. The Morris twins always come do their thing. Also got to give credit to my boy Vinny Simpson, who always have been just balling. Vinny is like the OG vet from North Philly. I'm from North Philly. That's my guy. And Vinny's supposed to play today. But yeah, I mean, BA, a couple other guys. Like, I mean, it has historically been Quadir Green from Rec 6. Like, yeah, there's been amazing talent that has come through the Rumph over the years. And again, you know, Reggie Redding, just various guys. But yeah, you get the best. You get the best of Philly. You get the best of a lot of places when they come to the Rumph.
Of course. Well, I'm not going to hold you back from the action for too long. We'll let you go. Before I let you go, though, is there something maybe for anybody who hasn't been able to experience the Rumph Classic, there's a message that you want to spread or share what the platform that this event allows people to have before I let you go?
So I'll say this. I think like being as somebody who really leads, especially in the areas of public safety, community safety and whatnot, many people in Philadelphia right now feel like, you know, you can't go anywhere, you can't have a good time, or it's not safe to have a good time. The Rumph League has been all kinds of different parts of the city, and there's never been altercations, bad negative interactions. There's not many people or events that can say that same thing in Philadelphia for all of these years strong. So to be able to see everybody come here, everybody know that this is like a sacred space, and I'm talking about people from all different parts of the city, regardless of who has a problem with who, everybody knows you come to the Rumph, you're having a good time, man, and it's all love. So like for me, if you haven't been to the Rumph, like you need to get to the Rumph. And anybody that sees this that wants to take me up on it, I'll pay for your tickets to get to the Rumph. So they can hold me to it, but you got to get to the Rumph.
Thank you, Pastor Carl Day. Thanks for joining us.
No problem, thank you.